Hey, what's going on? This is AJ and I'm here to discuss 3 toxic snack foods that you must avoid. Now, these 3 foods are terrible for body composition. I mean, just eating them, just looking at them are going to make you gain fat. And they're very, very simple to eat because sometimes we think they're healthy. Now, very simply, I'll go right into the 3. The first one is processed cheese. Now, processed cheese is terrible because we think it's dairy, we think it's healthy because it's cheese, but it's actually very, very high in chemicals, a lot of preservatives. So avoid processed cheese as much as possible. Stick to like more natural sources of cheese, like cottage cheese or, Greek cheeses, anything that is unprocessed and as natural as possible. Second of all, avoid chips and crackers. Now, chips and crackers, they may seem healthy because they're low fat or they lack trans fats, but in reality, they're very, very terrible carbohydrates that get absorbed quickly into the bloodstream. Now, they're very high glycemic carbs, which means these crackers and these low-fat chips actually have a worse effect than regular ones because they hit your bloodstream very quickly and the bulk of them do not get absorbed as energy. They actually get stored as fat. So avoid chips and crackers as much as possible. Of course, how can you tell if something's processed or if it's natural? Well, very simple. You look at the ingredients list, and if it's more than 5 items long, avoid it like the plague. So just read the ingredients. You can tell if something's highly processed or natural. And the third and most common food people eat that's toxic and it causes weight gain are actual cereal bars. Now, cereal bars are terrible because they hide under the facade of being a protein food or high in fiber, but in reality, they're very high in sugar and full of crap. They have artificial sweeteners, artificial ingredients, and they just wreak havoc on your body because they cause your body to gain a lot of fat, but also messes with your blood sugar. And most importantly, you have to look at the sugar levels because a lot of these bars and cereals that are supposedly healthy are very, very high in processed sugar. So whenever you have a bar, make sure it's under 10 grams of sugar. If it's over 10 grams, don't eat it. It's not worth it. It's going to make you gain fat. Of course, these type of foods are very convenient. They're easy. They're filling. You can take them around with you, but it's not worth eating. They're very toxic, and of course, over time, they're going to cause a lot of weight gain. And the biggest misconception is that people think these foods are quick, easy, and healthy, but in reality, they're going to do a lot more harm than good. So avoid those 3: processed cheeses, low-fat chips, and of course, cereal bars and low protein bars because they're very low in protein and very high in sugar and very high in carbs. So that said, I'm AJ and I'm committed to your peak physique.